Hello everyone, it's me, Kalila the Peace Dancer. I am coming on today because I thought it would be really cool to finally fulfill a life's dream of sharing the wisdom of reflecting. Now, the thing about sharing wisdom, it's really not me giving advice. Sharing wisdom is all about sharing my own personal life experience, and you share your life experience. It's sharing wisdom. It's what you've experienced. It's your life. And there could be nothing that is more valid than what you've been through. So, not so much seeing it as giving advice, so much seeing it as this is what happened and this is what I learned from that. So I have these books, literally maybe 7 or 8 of these, and they're full of life experiences I've always wanted to share, but I've always been really nervous to share what I experienced because it's not always positive. It's not always perfect in every way. So, as you know, life can be messy, and one of the things that we use to deal with the chaos of life is dance, music, and healing with the medicine of movement. So let's do a little bit of that, and then we'll go into this journal read, okay? So coming into a nice standing position of the body, let's work from top of the head to tips of the toes. That's how movement medicine works. Part 1, open up the arms, open up the legs, ground your body, then slowly, easily, lovingly bring your head into a full rotation. Make sure we're getting both directions before we move down into the shoulders. Don't go fast because you can get dizzy. Shoulders now. Right side, left side. I love to do both at times. Bringing your shoulders into it, and then unfold, open up the arms and wrap the arms around the body for a big hug. Here in this self-love hug, as I like to call it, we're appreciating ourselves, acknowledging ourselves, and giving ourselves the love and affection that we're always needing. We need it every day. So use your arms. This is the arm portion of the exercise. Release, let that go. Take a big breath. On the exhale, hands to the belly. We're moving down to the belly part. Take your belly and twist, shake, twist and shake. They say bellies are supposed to be flat. It's not true, you guys. It's not true. Let it jiggle and wiggle. And then when that feels good and right and tingly, move your hands down to the hips. Give it a little attitude. Just kidding. It's hip circles. Okay, bring it all the way around. Much like the neck circles, but make it way bigger. And then on hip circles, hips are strong and muscled. They're not as fragile as tiny muscles and bones in the neck. So you can speed it up. You can slow it down. You can change directions as much as you like. Put the hands on the hips and you'll be able to feel these large muscles really working for us. Good. Let's go down to the knees and side to side. Lubricating the joints. Breathing a big breath. Good. And then the feet and ankles. In, out, out, in. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dancers count to 8. That's how we roll. And if you're watching this and you just did that 3-minute movement practice, that scan the whole entire body, you're a dancer too, so you're in this. Okay, back to work, the hard work. For me, mental and emotional work is like the hardest work. So I rewound it to 6 months ago from today. So this entry's back in August 20th, and I'm ranting. Here we go. Friday night, and the second time I opened my journal and really didn't care to write about my actual life events. But I think a journal should be more than a record of the pain we experience. I tend to compare, like, oh, my arm doesn't hurt as much as my stomach used to hurt last year. That's what I wrote. My arm hurts like heck. That's what I wrote. It feels like it's gonna fall off at times. I don't talk about it because what we focus on grows. My arm pain flares up at the slightest hint of stress. It's hurting now, and it's been hurting all day. Finally finished my fairy tale book about the Lacewing King. That's a book I was reading. It was the first book I finished in a while. Very reflective of the overall foolishness and blindness of human beings, particularly men, women, and children. So I don't think that means anything, but it's significant in a way of like, I was going through this pain. I didn't feel comfortable talking about it. I'm a lot better now. But at the time, I didn't feel comfortable talking about the fact that my arm was hurting a lot, like every day, and it was related to stress. And I'm reading this book, I'm really loving it, and in my eyes, I really felt like this book is profound because it shows like how blind we all can be. It shows how much we're missing in the grand scheme of things. And the main thing that was missing in that book in our real lives was love. Just loving ourselves like we practice, and being empathetic towards others, even if we don't understand them. If we dislike someone, we can still send that person love. We don't have to hang out with them, but this book describes it in all these different awesome ways. So that's kind of what I was going through then. This is like 6 months ago. And the reason why I'm talking about it now is because nothing lasts. Just the way I was ranting and raving in this book, in this journal entry, none of it lasts. Everything I wrote about that day has faded away, and it's 6 months to the day later than I wrote that on August 20th. So today's January 19th, and these things have gone from my life. If you're going through a tough time and it hurts every day like my arm used to, let it go. Like, just know I'm taking care of myself, I'm loving myself, and it will get better. Nothing in life lasts, especially the bad things. So that's it. That's my journal. That's my dream of like sharing the inner world. That's not always easy. Have a wonderful week, and I will be back with more of my crazy life experience in my videos. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.